Before fame knocked on his door, Outlander star Sam Heughan traveled from Scotland to Hollywood, auditioning for roles that would lead to his official big break. But did you know the star auditioned for the role of Superman Returns? In today's video, we'll be journeying through Sam Heughan's memories of his audition for Superman. So let's find out. Did Sam Heughan get the role? Outlander was far from sight when actor Sam Heughan had his eyes for Superman's role. Back in 2005, Warner Brothers was hunting for an actor to become everyone's favorite hero for their movie Superman Returns. So, of course, being cast in a superhero movie would be any actor's dream. But that dream came true for Brandon Routh, who came to the big screens as the new Superman in the movie Superman Returns in 2006. Sadly, that was the only movie where the actor played Superman, but did get a chance to play him for the final time in Arrowverse. Although it's clear that Sam Heughan didn't get the lead, preparing for this role did open doors for his fitness journey, which he still proudly continues to date in his My Peak Challenge. In an interview with Just for Variety, the actor shared his experience in preparing for the role. First, he told Variety that he auditioned for the Superman movie that Bryan Singer directed. He claimed to have given many auditions and even met with the producers. Although he never got the chance to screen test, that was the start of his journey to America. After this audition, the actor realized that his body needed some work if he was serious about becoming an American actor. Next, Superman gave Heughan something other than a role. The Man of Steel saga, Superman Returns, could not be the role that Sam Heughan was destined for, but don't worry, because destiny had other plans. Although Heughan lost Superman's role, the actor gained a few extra biceps. Whatever is going on in your head is exactly correct. Heughan worked hard and bulked up into a heroic shape without knowing how much it would benefit him for Outlander. Protein was not a part of Heughan's diet in his early Peak Challenge days. However, Superman Returns trainers molded Heughan's body, making him bulkier enough for the role, and no doubt their efforts paid off for his role in Outlander as Jamie Fraser. Before his interview with Variety, Heughan was coming back from a press tour for Outlander's 6th season. He was reminiscing about the time 8 years ago when he first started filming Outlander. He remembered talking to his driver about it. When asked how long he expected Outlander to exist, Heughan told his driver that he didn't think it would last for more than 2 seasons. But he was proved wrong. Heughan continued in the interview that his trainer told him that he needed to get big enough so that he could fill out Superman's cape. His trainer advised him to make protein a part of his diet, and ever since he did that, Heughan discovered new things about his body and the untapped energy stored inside of him. Sam told the interviewer that when he had chicken for the first time, it was an unbelievable experience, as he didn't feel hungry most of the time, and this energy he felt was immaculate. It is surprising to know that meat wasn't a part of Heughan's life until he came to America. Heughan said that fish was the main component of his diet and that he was more of a vegetarian fish eater. It wasn't until he was 24 and came to America that he ate all these burgers and delicious food. Will Sam Heughan audition for another superhero? Despite putting so much effort into his body, Heughan didn't get the chance to fly in the sky in a big red cape, but he did get an opportunity to play Batman in a stage show called Batman Live. So naturally, it stirred him in to start talking about The Dark Knight and the latest movie, The Batman. Although he is yet to watch the film, he sure seems excited about it. So it's safe to say that the actor played another role of a superhero apart from Superman. Although he did have his eyes for the new Batman role before Robert Pattinson took it up, the actor said he wouldn't mind waiting for his turn next time. The interview followed with Sam Heughan saying that he played the role of Bruce Wayne and Batman a few years ago in a touring production that is somewhat similar to Cirque du Soleil. He got a chance to play in Vegas and the Staples Center and deemed it to be a great time. Heughan couldn't control his excitement when he talked about the new Batman movie. He said that the movie so far looked fantastic. Batman, for him, Batman is character-based with a great story, which makes it like him. Does Sam Heughan not like superheroes? Sam Heughan isn't at all happy with how comic book movies are being produced. He began criticizing these movies by saying they had lost their charm and termed them obese. The actor believes these movies are extremely bloated. That's why Heughan prefers Batman, since he is more character-based and not a superhero, and called him an interesting character. Just like Joker and other Batman movies, they tend to steal the spotlight by focusing on the hero or any of his rogues. All of this is true for characters played by Chris Bale, Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, Paul Dano's Riddler, Harvey Dent played by Aaron Eckhart, and more. Each story swirled in a way that it led to developing a hero or the villain that the character is meant to be. But Heughan indirectly hinted it was Marvel's inability to focus more on character development than to focus on heavy effects and action adventures. As a result, unlike director Nolan's movies, Marvel's movies failed to capture an auteur's vision. Sam Heughan's next drama. Fans were already rejoicing over the news of Outlander Season 7 when another news related to one of the cast members, Sam Heughan, was added to their joy. Heughan is set to be a part of a new romance drama called Text for You and will be seen working with the Indian actress Priyanka Priyanka Chopra Jones. The story revolves around a girl saddened over the death of her boyfriend and, as a coping mechanism, text messages on his number only to discover that it was assigned to another man, Sam Heughan. Here's a surprise. Celine Dion is also a part of the drama, and her music acts as an important element in the series. She will be seen in the movie, marking her film debut. Heughan says she is a funny and incredible human being. He also hints at a song that she recorded for the drama, but since he is not in a position to disclose information, he can't say much. Heughan is in some intense scenes. Heughan, while talking to Variety, mentioned some of the hardest scenes he had to play in Outlander, especially when his character Jamie Fraser was assaulted and raped. He remembers how graphic that scene was. As an actor, it's fun when a challenge is given, and he loves a challenge himself. He had to visit some dark places for that scene, and the scene's intensity wasn't like any other. Since he is an actor, he can brush away whatever he acted, but that scene left him in a strange place, mainly because of all the makeup, prosthetics, and early morning calls, and not being finished before dusk. He mentioned his small hotel next to the studio didn't make things easier. He felt more like a prisoner. Things for him got intense at the end of the season, so much that as soon as its shooting ended, he took some time off and went back to Scotland. He further mentioned Outlander having similar scenes where Jamie's wife Claire, too, became a victim of sexual assault in season 5's finale. Then, things were different when he was shooting Jamie's assault, but this time, Jamie added, things were spiced up in order to understand the victim's mindset. Did Sam Heughan steal a move? We're about to tell you something we're sure will knock you off your feet. Sam Heughan was on the audition circuit for about 10 years before being cast as Outlander's Jamie Fraser. He was the first cast member to be selected, followed by Katrina Balfe, who plays Claire. In an interview, he recently revealed that he stole one move from actor Eddie Redmayne. Actors indeed meet each other when they are auditioning, especially if their personas, in terms of casting directors and acting, match. Heughan remembered meeting Oscar winner Eddie Redmayne and Lucifer's Tom Ellis. He observed that both the actors had one thing in common, the coffee trick, which he believed worked well for both the actors, and intrigued him enough to try it himself. Apparently, both the actors, Redmayne in particular, would take a cup of coffee with them. Heughan thought if it could work for them, it should work for him as well. He may have been all cool with the coffee prop, but he learned that he doesn't do well with coffee. Thankfully, before auditioning for Outlander, coffee isn't the only trick up Heughan's sleeves. Sometimes for an audition, the actor would go method if he had to prepare for a role. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think Sam Heughan would have made a better Superman than Brandon Routh? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.